Well, g'day boys and girls. Disco 88 here, coming at you again with another video. Today we're going to do the Euro Truck Simulator 2 Driver Training Academy. That comes in 5 chapters, and we're looking here, chapter 1, basic controls, movement. So that's basically setting up your mirrors, your truck and what have you. No trailers involved yet. Basic maneuvers just for the prime mover. Again, no trailers involved there. And driving around the course, reverse parking, that sort of stuff. Okay, chapter 3 is maneuvering with a trailer. So you start to hook up, learn how to hook up, reverse it, park it, forward parking, maneuvering around roundabouts, tight corners, driving through complex things. And then we go on to the chapter 4, which is reversing the trailer, and then it starts to get a bit trickier. So you got your blind side parking, your parallel parking. Now on to chapter 5. Now I didn't record all of this, so I only recorded the final exam parts 1 and part 2, because it takes a lot of time. So here we go, in final exam part 1. And I had a Homer Simpson moment. In fact, I had 4 Homer Simpson moments in part 1, or 3. It took me 4 goes to get through this exam. There was a Homer Simpson moment there. You see this is the replay. Now if you look there's the C, and that's your Homer moment. When you just clip the Armco coming around. So we started, here we go, there's the full course now, so you can see from the start to the finish. I sped up the video so you didn't, otherwise it'd just be too long and get super boring, yeah? And so I sped this up. Basically, if you touch any of those red white barriers, any cones, any other parts, then you're going to have it's a red cross against you. That's a collision point. Now this is the I think this was the second to the last. I caught that on that right hand side there. I just must have skimmed one of those barriers. I was just squeezing through there. This time this is, like I say, this is one of the good runs that I did. And it's basically maneuvering, driving truck and making sure you get around the course and you don't hit stuff with your truck or your trailer. So some tight corners coming up here. Stick the nose in as far as you can without touching the barriers. Make sure the backhand clears, because there's cones on the inside of that corner. Come up here, keep it nice as left as much as you can. Check your mirror as you're coming through, otherwise those buggers sitting on the road, they're going to catch you out. Deep into that as much as you can, so that back inside corner of the trailer clears the barriers. Over here left, keep it in. Again, you see cones there everywhere, and then you touch any one of those and you're gone. You got to start the whole course again. Driving straight here. We're going to just navigate in turns. Now we go down a bit of hill and the corners get a little bit tighter. Downhill corners. I guess they probably got a lot of these things all over the world here, not just in Europe. So the skills that you learn in this driving academy, they apply to roads all over the place, all over the world. Okay, we got a right and a left. Down here, just see a truck parked there on the inside. Make sure you don't clip him with the back end of the trailer as you're coming around. All good. You'll see a little green, the box up there in the corner, you'll see a green tick, and because I sped up the video, you don't sort of see it unless you're particularly looking for it. Yeah, there you go, boom. Okay, so now we're approaching the small course. So far we're clear, we haven't had any collisions yet. As you could see in the intro, the Homer Simpson moment is coming, turning onto the circuit. So this is the next part of the course. Coming through here, keeping inside the tiger tails. as far right as you can dare go. See, oh, I think I got caught with that one on the left hand inside on that barrier, because I wasn't sure if you go over the tiger tails if you get pinged for that. So, but here we go. We're going a right-hander here. Don't touch the barriers on the outside there. And this one you got to go in deep as far as you can, and then just full lock left and bring it around. So you got to clear that. You keep an eye on your mirror there. Clear your trailer's clear there. Okay, over the bridge, left as much as you can, right as much as you dare. And away you go, keeping it in between the tiger tails. Sweep and curve into the end of the turn and continue the driving. Use as much space as you can carefully. This one you got to go a bit left over the bridge and then full lock right. Come around, keep an eye on your trailer coming to see you. Now I'm not sure if you're going to get pinged if you run over those tyres, but for sure you're going to get pinged if you touch those barriers. And here we go. This is into the final section. I've got an eye on that right-hand mirror there, and look, I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, well, to me, I never touched anything there, but there you go. Scenario failed. So looking in the mirror. And you can replay that and have a look. See, I had clearance on that inside corner. But when you look at the replay overhead, that trailer it actually goes a bit closer to the Armco than what was showing in the mirror. But when I looked in the mirror, like I say, you guys, you replay that. As I saw it driving the course, I didn't think that big corner was going to hit the Armco. So anyway, this was the fourth go. The fourth go, and I was taking it real easy. I thought I'm not going to stuff this one up again, because by the time you've done this 4 times, you're starting to go a little bit crazy, Keep an eye out on everything. Not touching. They're not making me nervous, those guys watching me, but they're probably giving me heaps. So we keep it nice and slow. Bring it around. Again, watching that right-hand mirror. See where that back end of that inside to the trailer is going. So we got the green tick for stopping. I don't know why, because we haven't stopped in the designated area. But anyway, so we pull him around. Nice and easy. Make sure we don't hit old Mercedes over there and old mate in the yellow MAN. Keep our back end clear from him. Here we go, top view. Looking down, yeah, nice and square in the box. Should be good enough. We just straighten up the wheels there. Straighten up the wheels a bit and then back it up. Get the box go green and then we're good. There. Yeehaw. So, second part of the course. This is a bit more involved. This is pretty much tests all the parking, yeah. And it's consecutive parking challenges, as it says down there. So, but here we go. You start off on the bridge there. You just pull up to the front. Again, I speeded up the video here, so otherwise it would be hours long, because each chapter, it's I think it took me about, I did it over 4 days because I couldn't handle the failure rate. So did it over 4 days, but it's a couple of hours at a go, trying to get around these courses, especially if you do like I did, four times before you get the first part done, and this was the second part, and it took me 2 goes to get this one, so I was a bit more better success ratio on the second part than it was on the first part, so because I didn't think it'd be so so critical, can we say? You touch a tiny little cone, but yeah, I guess it could be another vehicle, or it could be a building or something. So I guess the principle of it all is all good. There we go, back, box goes green, we're all good. Now we've got to do a tight right turn here, and then we're going to reverse park into that slot between the grey MAN and the red Mercedes. Coming around here, we'll go to the left a little bit as much as we can, try and get a good swing. I mean, ideally I always try and go reverse in here, so like at 45 degrees would be, but it's not possible here because of all those barriers. So we just start our turn, turning my steering wheels in the direction of where I want to go. Oh Jesus, I'm getting close to that Mercedes. We'll push him out, so we're pushing him out a bit more so we go away from the Mercedes there. Yeah, he's going into the box now. Oh, bit oversteer there. We'll pull out front. The thing is that there's no time restriction on this thing, so you just take your time, and you know, if you have to pull out 3-4 times even, you know, you just do that. Otherwise you're going to stuff it up, because you touch the truck and you're gone. You've got to start the whole thing again. It's pretty ruthless that way. There's no sort of like concession points for oh sorry mate, I'll leave a note on his windscreen, say sorry mate, I just took your wing mirror off, you know. Send us the bill. None of that. So you got to start from the very beginning again. But if you do fail it, you only start from the start of that particular part. So like once you've cleared part 1, then that's good. If you fail in part 2, which I did once, then you got to restart part 2. So there we go. There we've done our reverse park there, and we got to pull out and follow the course around. And we got the parallel park coming up, but you've got to be careful going through here as well, because any of those green boards, you touch any of those, and you're gone. And in fact, it was this one here on this the inside, the right hand side. I caught the back end of one of those buggers when I was going through there. It was just, Jesus, I was nervous going through there too. But that was one, that's what I got pinged on for the first one. Yeah, so we come around, get over to the icon there, bouncing up and down. It's bouncing up and down a lot quicker because I've speeded these up, yeah. Okay, take it nice and easy. Go in deep, and then I'll swing around and get as parallel as I can to that truck in the front there. Just pull up to the front of his cab, get my cab level with his cab. Yeah, stop her, straighten up the wheels, and then we'll start our turn. So pointing our steer wheels in towards the parking bay, and then go back the other way, push our trailer back in to push him in so that the front goes in and the back comes out. There we go. Okay. Pull him up, straighten him up, square him up in the parking bay, back it up. Gone green, all good, got the tick. Final parking coming up. Final parking here, so we pull out of the parallel park. Yeah, go in fairly deep, swing around, and we got to go park over there between was that a Mercedes and another FH16. Go in here fairly deep. Turn around. I wasn't quite sure how to go about this one, which way to start, so I thought I'll bugger it. I'll just go in here and chuck a big Yui in here and turn around, then reverse park in. But now to look at it, geez, that back end come close to those barriers there. If I'd have touched that bugger, I would have been gone again, and I'd have been doing it 3 times. Anyway, pull in as far as I can up to those cones, and try and get myself 45 degrees as best I can, and then start turning in, start pushing it back. A bit more. get that back end of the trailer there started into the box. Yep, okay, that looking pretty good there. Oh, a little bit too much maybe. We're going to pull him back out. Pull him back out. Take another bite. Okay, and the wheels, front steer wheels in the direction you want to put the end of the trailer. Yeah, just go away a little bit from that Volvo. Bring him back over. Okay, we're pretty well inside the white lines. Okay, and we go green, all good. Okay. So I turn the ignition off because you'll find when you're doing this, it's always make the truck safe, and that means put your parking brakes on and turn off your ignition so your engine's not running. So I just sort of developed a habit of that, even though it wasn't required at that position. So I could have just stopped and it would have gone green, and then so anyway, here we go. We're coming to this is it. This is the final stop, and you can still screw this up, of course, if you touch one of those trucks or you don't put it in the box square. So this is it. And final exam, part 2, gone green, all good. Look at that, congratulations. Your first journey towards becoming a professional truck driver. You are now ready. The adventure has only just begun. Yeehaw! Thanks, boys and girls. See you all in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and like. It helps the channel heaps. And see you all again.